Dum, bum, bum. Face up top. Come on. There's the face. Ooh, I can change it while I'm broadcasting. How fancy. All right. I am back. It's Friday night. And I feel like making something literally because I don't feel like going to bed yet. It is about 8:30. And yes, that's about when I start winding down. Wait, what time is it? 8:34. Yeah, I start going to bed around, start getting sleepy, tired for the night. Right about now. And I'm not ready for that today yet. Why is this so off? So you guys are going to watch me do this. Hold on. Woo! Why is that so loose? Sorry. It's that? That's very odd. Okay, well I'm going to try not to touch this because it's super loose. Well, now I want to touch this. Okay, that's what I can touch. Cool. All right, gang. I've got this awesome deck, Tarot of Haunted House, and I want a better box for it because it's already starting to get a little beat up, and I have some options. I do have, never mind, I think this actual little box is going to be too small, too short for the tall cards, if I'm not mistaken. There we go. Yeah, this is such a tight box. Okay, look at these cards. They're amazing. Oh. All right. Yep, too short. A brief but mighty rain little box. We'll find a use for you eventually. So back to the shelf you go, weirdo. Speaking of shelves, what else do I have? The other options. I have heart-shaped boxes galore, round boxes. Those aren't going to be very helpful unless it's an oversized box, which I don't want. So the only other... Nope, it's just stuffing for mailers. Cool. All right. I'm good. The only other box I'm even going to consider using, truth be told, is this Mama Natural Pregnancy Cards box. I am not in the space of knowing people who are childbearing. I'm sure there's some out there. But it's not gonna be, I mean, there's some, I'm gonna keep the cards. I think I am gonna sacrifice this box because it's a good box. But I don't need this deck. So these are gonna become scrap. Put that in my scrap. So yeah, final answer. Oh, wait a minute. Is it too narrow? I mean, like, it just hits the top of this. This might be too shallow. It's got to be the right box. I mean, it technically fits. I mean, it's better than nothing. But is it? I have a lot of great foam that I can use to sort of pat it all, just so it has nice, and of course, you know, I'm going to put a ribbon in it, obviously. I mean, I guess it's going to work. I guess I just have to make sure that this stuff is shallower than that. Okay, I can do that. Yeah, screw it. We're going to make it work, right? Right. And, ooh, that's perfect. There is a title card here. So I get double duty with, and that one's not, that's scrap also. Cool. Oh, look at that. So I have plenty of options for making this box. Okay, yep, sold. This is perfect. I love this deck so much. Excuse me. All right, but that's it. I can't get myself to engage with this deck until I've got the box for it. It doesn't feel right. So, out of posterity, the first thing I'm going to do is sign up for the world's first pregnancy week-by-week series from a natural perspective at mamanatural.com. We're going to try how this goes. Is this as good as a Sharpie? These are some amazing markers my husband got me for Christmas this year. Works for me. They're not going to be seen. This box part is not going to be seen. But I want to cover up and just honor the fact that this is not to be confused with a pregnancy deck. This is all going to get decoupaged over. Feels good to do it though. I love markers. Ooh, are these going to smear? Wait. No! This is a good marker. Sweet. I could get very... The only thing complaint I have about these is that I don't do this. They don't have the cap part. This deck was $3 at my local consignment store. No other words on the box. Cool. I'll keep the XO. That's like redacted pregnancy. All right. Goodbye, Genevieve. Thank you. Thank you, illustrator. More light. Have I thought this craft through? Absolutely not. No regrets. Also have a lot of nervous energy because waiting for a message from my friend if our foster puppy is approved to go on a trial sleepover with the family around the corner that's very interested in her. And if so, we send her off with her sleeping bag and pajamas tomorrow. I'll miss her, but I'm happy for her. It's not a sure thing that she'd get adopted, but it's nice. Still a nice thought. Okay. I honestly do just kind of want to paint this box black. I like the hot pink inside, not gonna lie. But doesn't mean it's gonna stay. I don't need the cutting stuff like I thought I would. Put that aside. Tonight's LaCroix is Raz Cranberry. Yummy. So I also had this heartfelt, it's like foam from the Care Bear box that I had. That the necklace came in, my Care Bear necklace. But that's not going to be what I need. This one will be perfect. So let's fit that before I paint anything. Oh, I can't. I donated all my paints. Okay. What else do I have? Tape, stickers. Oh, Gorilla Tape. Ooh. Is it this that's loose? I genuinely don't know what's happening with this thing. Hold on, guys. There we go. I need to screw it down. I think this thing just might be on its way out, unless I'm missing something. That'd be a shame. This camera guy's been with me from the beginning. Oh, that'll work. All right, let's push that back for a second. I will need my glue gun. Compliments of my friend Kathy around the corner. Kathy, I still owe you a reading for this glue gun, don't I? I was in a bind and she brought me a glue gun. And she said I could have it. Forever. There we go. Glue gun is heating up. Hi, Ridley. I forgot my dog was in here. All right. I also have a bit of twine, some blue ribbon, which is not actually what I'm going to use. It's very thin. I want something a little wider as far as the pull ribbon goes. So let's see what we got over here. I'll be right back. Ooh, that's nice. All right, that'll work. What about this? Oh, I have an idea, you guys. I don't know if it's gonna work though. There's one way to find out. All right, I found a better ribbon. A little bit wider red satin ribbon. And there you go. I do have these little mesh bags. Okay, no, the glue gun's just gonna eat right through it, so those are going back. I mean, I guess I'm looking for like, I have tissue paper right there, but I don't want tissue paper. I think paint's really gonna be. But I'm too impatient for paint to dry. All right. Well, the first thing I need is a hairband to keep this secured. All right, there we go. Oh, one of these ribbons would be perfect. I could just untie it. Yeah. That's a little bungee. Would that work? Yeah, I guess that'd be fine. So what I'm looking to do right now is, wait, that's the top. This is the bottom. All right. Oh, I guess I know my order operations now. Okay. What I'm looking to do, this is really bugging me. All right, you just stay there. Is fit this foam in here. So this doesn't slide around. But I have to make sure of two things, which is really frustrating. I have to, one, make sure that the foam isn't deeper than this lip. And I also have to make sure basically that it's perfectly aligned with this. That's why this box isn't perfect. I need it to be like an inch deeper, you know? Ugh. Unknowingly ran into this problem with the Friends Tarot deck too. Yeah, because without the ribbon, this top card is just gonna pop right out. See what I'm saying? What other options do I have? I always have like a bag I can put it in. That's fine, but I've got more boxes somewhere. Alright. Okay. Here's one, which is overkill, because it's already holding my Care Bears stuff that I have to get back to eventually. And it's not a great cardboard box. It's just a little flimsy. I mean, I can always use a good piece of cardboard and make a box, but that's just like measuring and math and blah. However, I have a built-in template. All right, let's see if that works. Back in you go. We'll get back to you another time. Alright, so what's my template, you ask? My template is this box. So, I forgot I had a book. Yeah, it's got a tiny little paper book with it. I appreciate that. Alright, so the template I'm thinking about here, I gotta remember that my heating glue gun is on. I mean, I could always add something to the lip of the baby box, but baby box, that's not what I meant. But that's funny on several levels. Cardboard box. I mean, there's another little, but it's like actual cardboard, like stupid cardboard. Like that one. What else do I have laying around? So this is what I mean. Like I actually have, this is a template if I wanted it. Don't try this at home, kids. Oops. Oh well. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Make your dreams come true. So weird. I actually do have this. Oh, I have an idea. Do I even like this idea? No. I don't know how to pull it off. I'll think about that. That is going to be futile if I do it like that. unless I put in, you know, like a built-in tissue flap or something to keep it from falling out. Yeah, I could always keep like the hairband around it, but that defeats the purpose. Remember, always cut away from yourself, not like I just did. I'm forgetting something, and I know I am. I mean, I've got that one, but I don't like tin. Tin is so hard to open. Remember I made that fossil tin watch for the Friends one, and I just undid it all because it didn't work. Wiggly edges, that's okay. An iPhone box would be perfect. Oh my god, I think I have one in my nightstand. I'll be right back after I do this. Actually, I know I have the bottom of it. I don't know if I have the full thing, but if I do, oh my god, we have so many iPhone boxes laying around our house. I just realized. I'll be back. Gotta find it. No, she followed me. All right. Found a box. Not the one I had in mind. Making sure everything is empty. Already have some spacers in there. That's kind of cool. Oh, and I am dripping already. That's okay. All right. Let's see what else comes out. Don't need that. Don't need that. So first of all, let me see. All right, that fits even better. I like it. All right, final answer. We are not going to be using this box, but it's prepared for the next project that needs a box. And yeah, that'll stay there. That's good. Now, first things first. Keep that, and then I have this card. This is going to be the top of my box. This card that came with it, literally just a title card. I'm going to use these and these, and not this or this. Is this one a good one? Yeah, probably shouldn't have dripped on that one. That's okay. All right. Well, if anything, this is going to be a perfect spacer for the foam that I'm going to put in. I might even... I could just keep it. That's kind of what I did with the Friends deck. Let's see, will it fit this way? Ah, nope, just a hair too big. And that's all right. All right, so I also want to get rid of this little plastic flap in here. There we go. Aha, there you go. Be right back, everybody. The camera has come undone. I thought you might be giving me trouble. What are you doing there, buddy? All right, gonna try this very carefully. Can I pull that out? No. There we go. It was that top part. I just was not rolling it down that far. Okay, sorry about the noise. Now I gotta get this repositioned again. There we go. Much snugger feel. There it is. Cool. Alright. Yeah, this is a great box. I did have an iPhone box, but it was just the bottom of it, and it was shallower than the one that I'd already had, so good to know. Yeah, I love it. I'm gonna keep it intact for now, but I might end up doing something a little different for the closure. Not sure yet. You know what? If it's not broke, don't fix it. But I do a lot of fun things too. So I'm gonna kind of like decoupage this, but first, let's get it padded up. Right? Right. And now, yeah, so I'll do a little one. Just on the inside of this. So let's see what we've got. That's perfect. So I'll keep the bottom corners. Just do a quick ugly cut. Nice scouring. Just finish it up like this. All right. Hi, Ridley. My dog got caught in the crossfire of looking for a box in the bedroom. Closed into the bedroom and she's out again. It's almost a hair smaller. Yep, that's perfect edge. I'm not worried that it's bumpy. That's fine. It's haunted house, tarot of haunted house, so it doesn't have to be perfect. None of it does. Look at that. Perfect fit. Which then... First thing I'm going to do is seal up this little hole. Yeah, there we go. Done. There was no chance of for now, there's no chance of the card slipping into that. So just make sure. Awesome. Okay, this is what I wanted. I want a little bit of cushion on the bottom, but not so much that it's pushed up to overflow when the box is open. Awesome. Happy with this so far. Bring that over there. Pardon me. Whew. Thank you. Ooh, almost made it. Well, I've got these sitting right here, so I'm going to use the flat edge on the surface of my desk, the narrow end of my marker. Yeah, we'll do it that way. And all I'm doing is just marking the excess so I know where to cut. Perfect system? Nope. But it works for me. So here we go. Ooh, it's harder to cut with rotary than I thought it would be. That smaller piece. Scissors would be great, but my scissors are in the other room. What are you gonna do? Yeah, this I have a little bit more control with the X-Acto knife, so that works. Put the rotary back. Try this on. Good depth. Length, rather. Depth is off a bit. So let's mark. Ooh, I can smell that glue gun. I gotta remember. Oh, because it's burning a hole in that. All right, let's put it over there then. Good. All right, so this is the correct dimensions for the protective strip, if you will. Or do have thicker ones if I wanted to just do it like that, like the front stack is just butted up against the one side. Because I have this thicker stuff that I wouldn't have to layer it. Ooh. I'd have to trim some off, that's fine. Let me try that. Yeah, why reinvent the wheel? I don't have to do a whole border. I can just have it listed to one side. And then I add the ribbon later. Yeah, isn't that what I did with the Friends box? Yeah. So I just have something on the bottom, the ribbon coming out of the middle, and then up on the left is a little padded area. And I covered it with stickers, that's right. Fun. Okay. Let's see what we got then. Yeah, that'll be good. Naturally, I want it to be over here though. Yeah. We're gonna put this one here. Well, first let's just get the length ready and then I'll worry about the width. There we go. Okay. Shoot it down a bit. So that would mean, where's my marker? So I gotta pick my battles here. That's too tight. But this way, okay, it's fine that it's too wide, but it's also just too shallow. So I need to like splice these two together. Thinking. Eyeballing it. Schlock. Ooh, it's actually a little too tight. Let's shave some of that off and I know which side, because not only is this already a perfect edge, this is very messy. It's gonna be the best way to do this. Maybe scissors, but meh. I'd rather have this section too small than too thick. To I'm able to get it moved out. There we go. Better. Winnow. There it is. Take a hair more off. first ASMR video ever. Ah, nice. Much looser fit. That's exactly what I wanted. So now, that was easy. Okay. Got the ribbon. Red. Blood red feels really accurate. Appropriate, rather, for Tarot of Haunted House. Done. Put that in my ribbon storage. This goes in the garbage. Garbage. I have a small work area, so I'm going to keep this tidy. It is my submarine. I'm keeping it tidy. Tarot by the Pines, welcome! I am making a box for Haunted deck. Yes. Hi, Jay! Yeah, and I scoured my house for stuff, and this is a Mach 3 of the box that I could use for it. So what I'm doing is I don't keep notes on my crafts. What I do look at are the previous crafts that I've made. So this is my friend's box, and what I need to know now is where I positioned the ribbon, the pull ribbon. Okay, I cut a chunk right out of the center. Come on now. So all I'm going to do, I'm going to put this back. This is scrap. I saw your comment this morning. Oh, Jay. Sorry, I missed your comment. Not a pizza cutter, rotary cutter. Same function, same idea. I love pizza though. All right. So I've got that. Got my little cut in the base of the foam. Nice cozy bed for the haunted Tarot of Haunted House. Pines, what's your take on the title of this deck? Tarot of Haunted House. Translation? Like, I think it must, maybe it was a translation of some sort. Ew, I kind of like having two straps come out. Okay. And it's not too long on the friend's deck, but I wouldn't mind if it had been longer. Okay, cool. So, that's fine. Yeah, it does. I know, this morning I read your comment, and I was on my phone, so it, like, looked that big, and I was, like, trying to read it. I'm like, this is amazing. Look, man, say the word, and Jack-o'-lantern tarot is yours. I will ship it to you, and maybe we can just re-gifting it to somebody who wants it. Ooh, not for me. Okay, but I have to make a decision about if I want this extra ribbon here. I don't even need it. I know I don't. And where's this gonna go? And this goes here. Okay. So then I guess this goes like this, right? And then the box will close like that. Ooh. I think so. Yeah, because it's Lo Scarabeo publisher, which sounds very, very Italian to me. Come on now. Here we go. Definitely having technical issues with my camera setup. Yeah, I know. I wanted something like the cute, kitschy Halloween tarot, and I thought that's what I was getting. It definitely was not that. I am digging the double ribbons. Whatever. I can totally cut it out later. Yeah, just kind of like... Yeah, dig that. All right. Well, that means it's done. And you know what? I'm not going to totally jinx it. I'm just going to... Like, I'm not going to do the bottom of this foam. I'm just going to get this part in place. And it just melts the foam, but, you know, it's all I got. It's good. It's fine. All right. Done and done. Now the fun part. First of all, deciding if I'm unplugging the hot glue gun for safety. So, hi Jay, do you read tarot cards too? Are you just enjoying videos? Do we know each other in real life? And Twitter is real life for me. Ah, it's falling. Please do not drop that. Okay, let's take the weight off this cord by putting this over here. All right, the first thing I'm gonna do, gonna get a base layer of something under here. What have I got? I have some Friends stickers. I have some, basically like, I want to decoupage without having to decoupage. I have some great stickers. These are just a little scary. This is not the theme. There's Oscar. Strawberry shortcake. Actually, no, this is not, it's not doing it for me. Like I could do all these. Thinking about it, Jay? Yeah. Pines, yeah. I have been thinking about horror tarot, Insight Editions, of course. I've been thinking about it, but my niche is fandom based. Well, I guess horror is. I like horror, but not gore. So I'm very, very picky. I don't love 80s horror. These are just some fun stickers that I got. So I don't think these stickers are what I need right now. I just want like scraps. Oh, that's kind of fun. Yeah, I think I'm gonna, since I've got a hot glue gun and I'm too lazy to shift to decoupage or go outside in the morning and spray paint stuff, I'm gonna put these back. And the first thing I'm gonna do is pick some scrap paper, I guess. What do I even have anymore? And kind of, ooh, I do have a Stranger Things calendar from last year. That could work. Little lost lately, Jay? I think you're in good company on that, but I'm sorry to hear it still. All right, what have I got? Oh, Hopper. Yeah, the stickers are good, man. Tara, I hope you and I get to connect sometime in real life because I definitely have like a care package I want to send you. So, I'm sorry, to answer your question, Pines, I love this guy, was my favorite. Strawberry's just okay. I would have to say that horror's on it. The Del Toro deck. The art based on Pan's Labyrinth. I can't. His name's escaping me. Obviously, I don't know. The Office Tarot, yeah, about that. I have seen it. It's with, what is it, Street Gifts? What is it? The same, like Golden Girls, Friends, Smith Street Gifts, yeah. I've seen it, and when we talk, we'll talk. I have a bunch to catch you up on. I'm excited about it. I'm hesitant about it, but yeah. All right, none of these are scraps of stuff are really speaking to me because I know what to do. All right, so all I'm looking for is paper to kind of I actually have glue sticks. I don't even need to burn it all. But I just need a book to sacrifice to the tarot deck gods, because tarot deck box gods, don't mind my back. Ooh, what's a haunted house story that I can let go of? Lovecraft. Oh, I'll be honest. Lovecraft was a homophobic racist, but his mythos, it's appealing. So I am, in honor of Lovecraft Country, that take on it, I'm really interested in the Lovecraft deck. That one too. But I can't justify, what is it, like $36? Yeah. And there's another one that I think is from Insight, and I haven't gotten it yet. All right. What am I thinking of here? I just want something dark. I guess I could just, I don't know. Let me just paint. Let me just color for a while. I know. All right. This is what I did with the other box I was trying to do. I just got rid of all markings that it was actually anything other than my original tarot box. So, look, like magic. Poof. It's gone. Yeah, I could just, as long as this marker, I could paint the box, but I got rid of all my paints first of all, but also I'm super lazy and I just don't feel like waiting for it to dry because I want to do it now. This marker's holding up pretty well though. I could do that. Sticker. I actually pre-ordered the Marvel Tarot. Is that the same as the DC one? Damn. And that's the thing. I'm going to restrain myself, and unless I get it on eBay or secondhand, which I know a lot of people do not do secondhand tarot decks, and I do. I love it. I love cleansing them until they're cleansed, right? Yeah. Ugh. I heard about that. And I actually, I pre-ordered, but I could have sworn I saw a DC one too. So you're not wrong. ADHD. I'm not worried about the accuracy here because I knew exactly what you meant. I also keep getting the delayed notifications of Stranger Things Tarot, but that is paid for and ordered, and it was supposed to be here a couple weeks ago, but it's backed up, and a lot of stuff in publishing is anyway. So here we go. Hey Google. Let me first get all the text, and then I might just friggin' forget painting. I just want to do this. This is fun. As long as the marker ink holds up. Did they? That's so amazing. Oh, it's such a good deck. Oh. Wow. Hey Jay, you just gave me an idea for something. In my dorkwitch.xyz store, I had just added a digital section so people can download stuff. It's not just ordering tarot readings or oracle readings from me. I have a section already for, it mostly focuses on writers, like tarot for writers. So it's like questions writers can ask about their story, ask whatever tarot deck they're using. And conversely, spreads that I've made for myself that I put in a packet, a PDF packet. And now you're making me want to do one for self-care from like basically my favorite spreads that I've adapted, like kind of tweaked or just invented from scratch. I'm probably going to add that to my agenda to add to my store, so it's not just for writers, it could be for everybody. Because I know what it's like to feel off and you're a little lost. Yeah. Yeah. Just for guidance on career search. Actually, one of my favorite things to read on tarot about is career stuff. So, I don't know why. I think because I'm a huge advocate for quitting and leaving toxic places. So it's very, very easy for me to channel that information for people, especially when that is the correct information for them. Oh, look how fancy. So who gifted you Hocus Pocus, Pines? That's so sweet. I know there's a delay. I'm trying to match it. Woo! I kind of like the white border, but what are you going to do? Ooh. Let's color a box with the Dork Witch. Yeah. Yeah. Self-care is just, oh, that's awesome, Pines. Yeah. Self-care is literally just stuff. For me, it's things I do to make sure I'm okay first. There's an old saying, I can't pour from an empty cup. You know, I grew up as a people pleaser of a child, and that's exhausting and draining, and I was tapped out at the end. And, you know, self-care is like making sure you know where your water bottle is and using it, and, you know, saying no when you cannot take something on. Nobody's going to get mad at you for it, and if they do, that's their problem, not yours. Yeah, self-care is just pretty self-explanatory. You'd think it was, but it's really not. I don't mean that. Yeah, just little ways to take care of yourself. Tiny things, like no-cost stuff. Like, turn your ringer off when you don't want to look at your phone. My phone is eternally on silent. So, Pines, are you a fan of the movie? I'm a huge fan of the movie, so I was programmed to like the deck. Oh, cool. I actually have. Oh, this is pretty cool. I got this at the clearance shelf at my local Barnes & Noble. It's The Witch's Complete Guide to Self-Care. And it's honestly, yes, there's some, you know, witchy stuff in there, but it's also like, hey, sit down for 6 minutes, have a cup of tea, or drink water, or, you know, whatever. And there's a couple of things in here that were really, really helpful. I didn't even know they had, they have spells in the back. And this one I opened to grief and processing. Oh, that's really cool. And actually, grief is a huge part of why I'm here. Oh, you do love the movie? Yeah, it's a good book. Witch's Complete Guide to Self-Care. It was like $10 at Barnes & Noble, and they have a ton of them, so I don't know where you are, Jay, but it may be available for you. Definitely on Amazon. Excuse me, maybe on clearance there, too. Theodosia Corinth is the author. Yeah. All right. I'm getting bored with this part. I have ADHD, so I'm always searching for that dopamine. And that means I just want the stuff that makes me excited. And I'm already bored doing this marker stuff, which is why I should have just painted it. Because reasons. That's okay. But this makes me happy too. I was very in my brain all week. Didn't do anything real physical, or crafty. So it's time. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's really cool. Can you, Pines, can you drop the title of it? I mean, it sounds like Jay already found it, but I didn't. I mean, I can look up Minerva's stuff, but it'd be fun to have a record of it in here. Oh, cool. Purple book. Always good. Nice. Pines, what's your favorite deck right now? What's your go-to? There we go. Yes. Super done. Look at that. Perfect. It's perfect. There we go. so glad you guys are here. Thank you. It's nice having company. Oh, yeah? Oh, that's awesome. The Trick or Treat Tarot. Yeah, that one was what I thought I would be getting when I got the Jack-o'-lantern scary deck. And you're also a huge Llewellyn person. Very cool. That's awesome. And hey, if you offer services, Pines, feel free to drop it in the chat if you want to link. I will totally boost you. I don't know what I was whining about. This was easy. Actually, it was easier. I knew it was going to be easy. I just wanted to make sure that this wouldn't run out of ink. Got the most of it done. Ooh, nothing on the top yet. Ruh-roh. For insight, I really do love the Supernatural deck. I'm not connecting to Villains Tarot. I don't feel compelled. But I'm rewatching Supernatural for the second time right now. Like, I just started 3 months ago to watch it for the first time because I knew there was a deck, and I'm like, oh, it looks like such a cheesy show, and I've tried watching it like twice, 2 other times, and I just couldn't get into it. And this time I did because Jared Padalecki's character is so much more tolerable than his role in Gilmore Girls, because he was a douchebag in Gilmore Girls. And my least favorite has got to be Garbage Pail Kids. Because I'm so happy I own it, but like, it's just going to be a collector's item unless I find the right person to regift it to, because actually, no, Garbage Pail Kids is exactly what I thought it was going to be. I cannot fault it for that. Villains is probably just, I'm not connected to it, so it's my least favorite. It's probably, actually, Labyrinth was the most disappointing, just because the minor arcana is so flat. It's just the same images repeated. So as a appreciator of art and a tarot writer, I wish there had been a little more, as much thought that it in the minor arcanas as there had been in all the other insight decks too. So much toilet humor, and I'm not a toilet humor person. I'm really not. I just, yeah. And that is a very good question, the TV show part. Yes, there is a lot of them. So, you know, The Office, but with a full deck and guidebook, and 30 Rock, Parks and Rec. Yeah, Downton Abbey would be so easy to do. She-Ra and the Princesses of Power, the new cartoon, would be amazing as a deck. Look at that, we're almost done. Cool. Done. I'm done. What about you? What decks would you like to will into existence? Amy Poehler is amazing. There we go. It's like some third grader's project before spring break, before Christmas break. Okay, cool. Done. Batman would make an amazing tarot. I mean, and you mentioned it too, like DC. Okay, if they can do Disney villains, we can sure as shit do DC villains, right? How great would that be? I mean, Batman's not a villain, but you know what I mean? That's really cool. And honestly, like, per our comments, per our conversation, Cabbage Patch Kid Tarot, Care Bear Tarot, but Batman Tarot would be really good. Which version? Just like the original DC art? How do I open the box again? Oh my god, I forgot. Okay. Alright, that's good to know that I can't remember which way the box goes. Alright. In you go. I'm going to worry about the interior of the box another time. But right now, I'm going to let the cards hold the weight down. Yeah. Sure, why not? That's so funny. Help me. Joker, Harley, Poison Ivy, Riddler, right? Oh my god, right. Like He-Man and She-Ra tarot deck. Peekaboo. All those other side characters. So good. Well, I just said the other one too. The, what's it called? She-Ra and the Princess of Power. So the original... Oh, okay. All right. Okay, speaking of also gargoyles. How great would gargoyles be? All right. But anyway. All right, I've got my top of the box. Let me just make sure I'm doing the right thing here. So this is going to be, it's going to sit on my shelf like that. This will be the bottom. It just feels right. So this is the top. So this is the front. So let's do it. Oh, but I also like that. Oh, that'd be cool to put on the bottom. I already do have this. Right? Because then I could put this, or even inside. Yeah, maybe I'll save that for in here. I know, that was, oh, Darkwing Duck. So good. That would be really cute. Oh, who am I kidding? I love these rough edges. Let's rough it up a bit more. Here's my other one. There's no chance in hell I'm able to, I'm coordinated enough, oh shit, to make these really nice smooth edges, so, also because of the material of the box. There we go, that's even better. I like it. Haunted House Tarot, right? Sorry, cut away from you. Tarot of Haunted House. Oh yeah. Ooh, it's like Christmas. Darkwing Duck. Alright, I could do this with a, what do you call it? Glue stick, but a glue gun is hot, so let's do it. Do a nice little infinity sigil. My initial. And drop it like it's hot because it is. Woo-hoo-hoo. I think this is my third tonight. I'll show you the first one I made. It's delightful. Actually, you might have seen it in the video. I wouldn't blame you if you didn't watch the full video. It's a lot of rambling, and it wasn't the best quality, and I've never worked at that angle before. But in the very, very back there, my Kawaii Tarot. It's made out of its own box innards, and I kind of, actually maybe not, I can't remember what I did for the cover of it. All right, there we go, that's good. Look at that, poof. magic. All right, let's get something on the side here. Oh, that'll work. Which one do I want? Ooh, I like the orange side out. No, I don't, because that's for this side. Okay, got it. Fuzz it up. I mean, if it's a good box, yeah, the Friends box is one of them that I made. That's either, I thought it was the Fossil Watch box, but no, that was a tin that I originally made the Friends one into, and I undid it, peeled off some of the stickers. I didn't all make it back because I had decoupaged them on. But it's a jewelry box exterior, like the cardboard one that the fancy box sits in. That's what the Friends deck is. The deck box is. And I just obliterated the packaging that it came in because it was already really flimsy. All right, I'm getting a little too far in the weeds on this one. That's okay. Woo! Creepy. Too much glue? Always. You don't know how to do it otherwise. Little crooked? You betcha. All right, I'm gonna flip that upside down. Let it smoosh itself. In the meantime, yes, so you already saw the Friends box. It's just a jewelry box. And I put foam in there, but stickered it with about all my Friends stickers, and I think that's part of a Friends calendar. So, yep, there's a Spudnik sticker. Just, it's stupid, there's no official thing. I used all the original packaging up on the other box that I ended up throwing away. So, or I didn't throw it away, it's repurposed, but I know this is Friends. I saw someone do that to Literary Witch's Oracle, and I'm all for, like, repurposing book pages. Like, that doesn't bother me. I know some people who, like, get really upset if you put a pencil mark in a book. Like, no, I'm gonna eat those pages if I want to. It's my book, right? Even if it's a library book. I'm still gonna do that. Oh, the sparkles remind me. This is a Reed's jewelry thing for a Disney necklace for Ursula with an amethyst stone that my husband got me for my birthday. So it's a Disney jewelry box. Oddly enough, because I love Ursula, the villain. Here, and this one is my favorite. It's the Kawaii Tarot. It was a really cheap box. This was a clearance deck from Barnes & Noble also. And it's just a huge waste of space, and I could probably actually do something with it with extra foam. So this just floats around in here, and then there's this huge, like, wasted space, long, flat. Come on, open up. I should put a ribbon in here. The guidebook is super thin, but it's cozy in there. It's fabric that I had laying around from a pillow I made my niece. So I love this deck. This is amazing. Oh, that's so neat. Did you get to go? I bet you did. Oh, I know there's a Dunder Mifflin pop-up cafe somewhere too. All right, let me do this side. Who wouldn't have gone to that? Do you know how many Friends themes party I've thrown and only one person showed up? 2. That's how many. But anyway, they're still fun, and I still dress up as Monica in Emily's wedding dress when I have a Friends costume party. Who would you come as if I had a Friends costume party and you were invited? Tell me that. Oh, Schitt's Creek deck. Yes. Yes, I saw that. It was at the Kickstarter one. Oh, I crap my pants. That one is so amazing. I didn't crap my pants. I say I don't like toilet humor, and then I use that language. Oh, someone on Etsy did basically just an art poster card of Chilling Adventures of Sabrina as a tarot deck. Like, only 8 cards, though. I got so excited. I thought it was like an actual deck, but it was not. All right, which way are we doing this? Make sure, yes. I guess that way. Oh, I burned my fingers. Joey or Chandler? Yeah. That's awesome. Chandler's my favorite. Actually, I honestly, Ross is my favorite character. If I'm being honest. Yeah, for posterity, I want to keep the little beetle there. Wow. That's too bad. I know it's expensive to print. And I appreciate that people have like, oh, print your own tarot deck. And that's cool. It's just, I'm very tactile. I need the thing in my hand. Like, and I don't want to have to design it. That's a lot of work, right? But I know that's a good option for a lot of people, so. Yeah, see, I don't love this image because it's just a very passive woman and a very aggressive man. Pivot! Look what I have on my desk right here. My little orange couch. It's an ornament, and I took off the ornament part, so it's just an amazing couch right now. I mean, that's not the couch they pivoted with, I know, but still. I needed you to see it. Okay. There we go. That's all I'm going to do. Boop. Oh, that might be the text I'm waiting for. I hope it's not upside down. Hurry. Oh, fuck. Excuse me. Damn it. See, this is what happens when I get distracted. Ah! That's the one I wanted. Pivot! But at least it's glue gun and it can just rub away. All right. Jay and Pines, I don't know. I mean, Pines, I know you're here, but Jay, if you're still there. All right. And you would like a card, let me know. Let me see who's here. Okay. All right, cool. Sweet. All right. This notification that our foster puppy is going on a trial sleepover for a week with neighbors who are thinking about adopting her. All right. I could just wait till this completely dies down. All right. Look at that. Sorry, I will continue what I was saying in a second. Clean up after myself. Clean up, everybody, everywhere. But my friends, I'm wondering, as a way to honor the new tarot box, would either of you like a card pulled? I will only do it with your permission. I'm going to pull a card for myself, see what's going on with the Haunted Tarot. Tarot of Haunted House, rather, excuse me. Oh, nice. Okay, no, Jay, that's okay. Yeah, you don't need to. Are you interested in having a card pulled for you? You don't need to do anything. You don't need to ask me any question. It's actually more interesting or easier for me if you don't, because I basically just ask the deck what message they have for us. So, Pines, what about you? Are you interested? And whoever I see from in the chat will get it first. But I'll get to you both. Oh, awesome, Pines. Cool. All right. I am somewhat put away. I'm just knocking shit over. Pardon my French. Oh God, I already forgot how to open the box. Look how nice that is. What a fancy box. Gonna have to figure out something else for the bottom here. Maybe, but that's cool. That's more like it. It's not perfect, and I'm so happy with it. So I can take the hairband off of it now. Let's put the box aside. All right. Los Scarabeo. All right. Oh, let me just make sure all the cards are in the same order first. They got little flipped around. All right. Okay, cool. I have my own handmade cheat sheet and tarot major and minor arcana cheat sheet available for purchase in the store. If you guys want a copy of it, it's yours for the taking. And there's also blank ones, even like for $3. Like you can do that, but I hear puppies screaming. That's okay. All right, Tarot of Haunted House. I think that's a jumper for you, Pines. But I was gonna ask, what message do you have for Tarot by the Pines? And I'll just ask my guides to help me put aside what I think and adore about you, and or actually what I feel about you, but at least I can use what I know about you so far to give you a message here. Oh, that one. Okay, you're getting 2. Pines. Let's see what we get. Okay, really interesting. First of all, I love it. It looks like a Knight of Pentacles. Have a woman sitting, kind of meditating. Got the cool owls, some cats, a mouse, a lot of creatures. The first thing I get looking at this is you've been doing a lot. Time to reset, you know? I think that's Knight of Pentacles. It's got to be a knight. Yeah, my cheat sheet word for that is wallflower. And it's like, if you aren't already, this weekend, this is minor arcana, so very short-term stuff. If you weren't planning on it already, it's the weekend, I'll say it. Like the next 2-3 days, we got Labor Day coming up. This is a really good time to turn down social events and just sort of like tune in, take yourself on a date, or at home, you know, or out, you know, take yourself to a movie. Just like go be by yourself, because that's what's really kind of necessary here. Let me zoom in. There we go. And this was a jumper card that came out really, really quick when I was shuffling, even before I had asked it the question. So here's okay, without even going any further into it, it is like, this is why you need to do this. 5 of Pentacles. Interesting. If you can't see it, it's like these spidery crab things at the bottom. I mean, it's a very eerie card. Actually, I just forgot that this is Tarot of the Haunted House, because this is such like a placid, like kind of tarot-y card, you know, just very, very cool. All right, so this card is outside the haunted house, looking in through a stained glass window, and my overhead light is way too bright. Let me turn this one off. Oh, that's way too dark. Okay, and this is why. Okay, that was the first impression of this. The reason why you got 2 cards here is to say, yeah, always it's so easy, like Jay and I were talking about earlier, self-care. Of course, yeah, everybody's going to give you the advice, self-care. That's a very easy tarot answer to give. However, the reason why is because there is something coming. It's not bad like giant spiders. It's important. Oh, good. I'm glad you turned on the event tonight. Yes, and I just got full body chills, upper body chills. like from my waist to my neck and up and down, like 3 times. That's a yes from my guides, kind of. Yes, for the next 3, so 1, 2, 3 up and down my spine. Next 3 days. So tonight, tomorrow, and then, 72 hours from now. Keep turning down events. You don't owe anybody none of us owe anybody any explanations for why, obviously. Actually, that's not obvious. You don't owe anyone explanations. Oh, wish I could. Bye. Like, it doesn't matter if it's your parents, if, what, I don't know. Who else? Whoever. Because there's some, you basically, I'm suddenly remembering I have to charge my phone. You have to charge your battery in the next 3 days because something pretty killer good is coming up Monday, Tuesday. And, if it's not that literal, it's like, it starts, the first domino is tipped like Monday morning for you. I mean, I said earlier, I love career stuff. So if you've applied for a job, there's news coming down for that. Like that, it's that kind of a thing. It's not scary. I have to remember this is a scary deck. So, let's go to their little itty bitty, like, crappy little, like, newsprint here. And these are both minor arcana. So this is temporary stuff. I get the feeling, you don't take a lot of time for yourself lately. I mean, your videos are amazing, so I know you're high energy and you've got that amazingness, but if you're anything like me, and I'm guessing you are, we're both kind of, what's that word? Outgoing introverts. Like, we need to recharge after this. Like, after this, I'm going to be alone until like tomorrow at 1 p.m. Like, I don't even want to talk to my husband. I love the man inside and out. And I'm just like, no. I had 2 people in the chat last night and God knows how many others watching. Maybe 1. Like, that's a lot to me. I really like this deck. And also, I'm noticing there's like a winter scene outside. So this, I hope that focuses okay. Yeah, you can see sort of it's like a wintry scene. It's cozy AF on the inside. You're going to be safe and awesome and happy. So I think I've beat that horse to death. Continue turning down events for the next couple of days. And specifically for these couple of days, right? If you get an invitation for next weekend, your call. And my mind went fuzzy blank because I didn't even do this yet. Duh. ADHD. Yeah, absolutely. And we can be, and there is the old misconceptions that introverts are shy, extroverts are outgoing. That has nothing to do with introvert, extrovert. Introvert, extrovert is more about, and this is for anybody else watching, and just ignore me for those of you who already know. Introversion is how I get my energy. I remember the night before, or a couple hours before prom, my girlfriends called me up. They're like, come on over, we're getting ready, we're gonna party, and we're gonna like have soda and drinks and snacks and have Doritos and like have a pre-party. I'm like, that sounds horrible. I'm trying to read to get excited for prom. Like, that's what it was. And that's introversion. I recharge by being alone. And extroverts recharge by being around other people. So, yeah, if you have been around a lot of people more than usually, this is your recharge weekend. Look, if our phones get to recharge, so do we. Okay, Erica, shut up. Let's go. It's this tiny little book. I feel like I'm reading a mislit church. All right. It's so small. Pentacles. There we go. The Legacy of Witches. That's right. Each suit has a very different feel to it. And also, let's take a note. Okay. These are both pentacles. I knew that. It just clicked. I mean, that's like what the earth, the groundedness, the prosperity, financial stability suit. So it's like I hear my late mother in my head like, tell Pines it's for his own good. Like you got to have a clear head on Tuesday for whatever that is. Tuesday, Wednesday stuff. So get thee ready, my friend. The storm. 5 of Pentacles, the storm. Destruction on the material level can always be rebuilt. Look to where possibility exists. Look beyond the material world to find salvation for the soul. Poverty, challenge, sadness, despair, worries. That would be reversed, though. That's what I have for it reversed. What is this? 5 of Pentacles, storm? Are these, like, reversed sections? No, I guess not. Oh, okay. So, yeah, my note for it is humility. Yeah, so, like, towards the end of the weekend, it's, like, good to, like, take a breath, center yourself, be grateful for what you got, and then tackle Tuesday. Tackle Tuesday! But I meant to look at that one first, so good for me. Angel expression of water descends from the heights, bringing possibility, charm, poetry, and sweet nothings. My day job is as an editor, so when I'm looking at the guidebooks are my favorite part of tarot decks. The text changes for me based on what you need to hear, and sweet nothings got bolded. That means treat yourself this weekend. Yourself, nobody else. Like, do some Amazon shopping. Do some eBay shopping. Put an Amazon wish list together of tarot decks you want. Or Pinterest board that noise. Or really go out and get stuff because you deserve it. Okay, I like this little book. I was making fun of it, but it's actually really cute and to the point. So, oh, that takes it out of you. Anyway, let me shuffle. Those are your cards. That's your one card, and the jumper and the clarifier, which I didn't ask for, and it wanted to come to you anyway. So now let me clear the decks here. Thank you, Tarot of Haunted House. Now let's look at Jay. What message do you have for Jay tonight? And even though I have only known them for as long as they've been in this chat, as far as I can remember, and I apologize if we have chatted before and I don't recall. However, deck and guides, help me just kind of focus on what I know about Jay, not what I feel about Jay. Oh, look at that guy. I'll take that one. Oh, my hands just don't want to stop touching the deck. And that's why. Okay. 3 cards, Jay. Let's do it. I'm going to unplug the glue gun. It's starting to smell in here. And I'm like, why? What's burning? Hey, you're very, very welcome, Pines. My pleasure. That was really fun and easy to read for you. So let me know. If you want a deeper reading, take a look at the services I've got at, dorkwitch.xyz. That's my tarot shop. Tarot services shop. Plus there's the digital stuff as well. Anyway, Jay. Look at this deck. It's so cool. It's, and what I appreciate, it's like realistic art, but it's cheesy, creepy art. And that's the kind of horror I like. Scary stories. I don't do gore. I don't do the blood stuff. I don't like the toilet humor or the body stuff. No. So this is looking like, what's the horse? Page maybe of wands. Because okay, so fire's wands, and there's a bunch of bats in here. I'm going to guess that the horse is page. Page. Come on, tell me. Clever on their part, because instead of putting words that would have to be translated and reprinted in 7 different languages, they just did images. Now I'm wondering if... I'm not going to go back on the reading I did for Pines, but horse. What would horse be? Maybe the page? Come on, help me out. Here we go. Wands. The passion of vampires is the wands. Wow. Swords is pondering of demons. Okay. Focus. Okay, so that's not it. Okay, so the horse is the knight. So Pines, I might have read your card wrong, so bear with me. Oh, great. Thank you so much for coming. It was really awesome to have you. And I appreciate it. Come by anytime, and I'll be looking for your live streams because I subscribed. So, all right. Sorry about that, Jay. This says, Vampire explosion of fire sets his minion bats free in the night to work his bidding. Expansive energy, burst of light, will of fire. The first thing I get from this is you've got a lot of pent-up energy. It's almost the opposite of the reading for Pines just now. You've got to let something out. It's like, bats out of hell. Like I feel like my chest is about to whatever. Like there's some nights when I'm so antsy and I don't know what's wrong. I actually get out of the house and take a walk around my neighborhood, and it feels so crazy good. It's like that. Like if you used to run and you haven't run in a while, go running. Like boxing, something explosive, like piano. Like I feel like going like that, right? That you have some pent up energy, whether you realize it or not, and it's overdue to come out. So no wonder you're feeling out of sorts, feeling a little lost right now. Hey, same card. Look at that. 5 of Pentacles. So let's go back and look. This again, I've already forgotten because I have a very poor short-term memory. This is the same card for Pines. So this was a card we were all meant to see tonight. I like that. 5 of Pentacles, the storm. Destruction on the material level can always be rebuilt. You're not going to do any damage by letting out what you're frustrated about. You're not going to hurt someone's feelings permanently by, saying what's on your mind, by letting those bats out of hell, right? Okay, cool. That's great. Keep those mental notes. Like, that's amazing. I get the sense it's at a person or people, like, they need to hear what's bothering you, whether they can do anything about it or not. This could even be, and I'm getting body chills thinking about this, across my arms, even if it's just some sounding boards, some trusted friends or family that you can vent to. They have nothing to do. They just say, hey guys, I need a sounding board. I just need to vent for a minute. I don't need any advice. Can you just hear me? I just need to say this somewhere. Yeah, definitely. Come on at me. Like, I get the feeling that you've done that for people and they want to repay that favor. It's time to. And it's a safe space to. You are not going to bring anybody down. You are not going to hurt anyone's feelings unless you want to, unless they need it. And there is those toxic people out there who may not be able to process what you're going to say, but they have to hear it because you have to say it. Actually, they don't have to hear it. You just have to say it. And my mind just went blank, so let's go to the third one. Whoa, 3 of Cups. Look at this. We have a young woman underwater. Oh, that's such a beautiful card. Kind of a water wave here. Oh, if you feel like you're drowning, that makes a lot of sense. This is the Pentacles is the like physical material thing. So actually physically saying it out loud is going to be the key here because you feel like this right now. It's more like this is the order in which these cards appear. You feel like you're drowning in whatever this is because you haven't let it out yet. And it's absolutely okay to let it out because you're inside here. You're going to be venting it to, or screaming it into the void in a safe way, whatever that means for you. And I take it from your comments that this is tracking somehow, and that's great. And even if it wasn't, that's great. It sometimes takes a couple days to permeate, and you're like, wait a minute, that'll be that. But let me take a look at 3 of Cups. The intoxication. How easy it is to drown in pleasure and find oneself on the other side. Communion, intoxication, excitement, engulf, beguile. If something that you've done in the past you used to really, really enjoy and it's just it's suffocating you now, that's a good sign that it's time to let it go. It's time to let it burst out, like just to say something. This could be as easily, it's not easy. This could be as big as like telling your boss they're being a jerk because they need to hear it. You're not going to get fired. Again, you have to say it respectfully. You have to still do it professionally, kind of a thing. Another scenario where I could see this working is that I don't get the sense this is a very shallow pool. It feels like it. It feels like it's a deep pool that you're drowning in. It's actually not. You can just put your feet down. And you said, oh, okay. So oh wow, thank you. So you're feeling lost must be because you have something you need to tell someone? Absolutely. Actually, that's really good to know that you don't know how to tell them. If it's something that they need to hear, put a pin in it for a minute. If it's something they don't need to hear, but you want to get off your chest, write them a letter that you're never going to send. Or start drafting a letter, which becomes an email or whatever that you will send. And, like if you have a secret to divulge, if you're coming out, if you're wanting to break up with someone, these are all like safe and normal things to do. I wish it was a super safe world for this type of stuff, but it's not always that. So that's easier said than done for me. But you're feeling lost because you do exactly what you said. You have something you need to tell someone. Practice it. I will tell you, I'll show you. This is one part journal, one part notes, and this is stuff that I've wanted to tell to my parents, who are both passed now. They died back in 2015 and 2017. I write to them all the time. It's like confessing stuff that I should have told them when they were alive. I think I should have told them. They never will see it, or not in human form, obviously. But also, if it's something like bigger or more structured that you need to tell someone, or a way to do something, I go to Google all the time. How do I quit a toxic job? How do I confront a boss who sexually harasses me? How do I tell my family I don't love visiting them? And oftentimes the answer is you don't have to say it to them. You just have to get it off your chest, because it takes a lot of physical, psychological, mental, emotional energy to suppress it. You're doing more damage than good. So like baby steps. You don't have to tell them first. Put it on paper. Just start getting your thoughts out on paper. And Google how to tell someone this, like whatever it is. There's a billion people out there who have already had to go through this. No matter what it is, you are not alone. That kind of thing. So, I mean, if you don't have to, yeah, if you don't want, if it's not something they need to hear, but you want to get it off your chest, get it off your chest. Put it on paper. Make a video confessional that no one will ever see, or just like go hiking, find a cliff and scream it out over the valley. Like I did that with students one time. We just had these declarations that we wanted to whatever. You literally have, it's not like journal your feelings. It's literally write down what is bugging you to get it out of your physical body, because then at least it's one step separated. So you can look at it a little more critically. Hey, you are so welcome. I'm so happy that you came by. I hope you I'm guessing you're subscribed because you're in the chat, and I think that's the only way to do it. But I appreciate that. I mean, and look, that's why tarot is amazing. It's not magic. It's a sounding board. It's a way that I can help articulate advice for someone, because your subconscious knows exactly what it needs to hear, but you yourself didn't know what you needed to hear. So I'm going to try to do a live video every weekend, every whatever day today is, Friday. Every Friday, but or Saturday or Sundays. a lot of weekends, but I'll also have set schedules for deck reviews and all that. But I'll always be here. Pardon me. Dorkwitch.xyz is my... Oh, I'm so sorry. Is my website. If you are interested in deeper readings and longer readings, I can absolutely set that up. And you can choose from whatever deck you want. This one's not yet in the... What do you call it? In the store. But there's a lot of amazing ones in there. So this was a pleasure to read for you, Jay. I really hope you get it out. And something cathartic I've done is, in a very safe physical way, is to write it out and burn it. Yeah, absolutely. Man, Jay, I have anxiety too. I just started taking meds for it about 4 months ago. It's helping. I'm also in therapy. That's helping. And yeah, absolutely. Pay it forward, because this time next year, somebody's going to be asking you what should they do when they want to tell someone they don't want to say anything to. And you're going to have insight for them. And you just pay it forward, because somebody gave me this advice about 1.5 years ago. It just keeps coming around. And hey, if you're, I don't know if you're on Twitter, I am at the Davis Girl. I always blab about random stuff there too. I'm so happy you came by today. Thank you. And these cards are great. I hope that was helpful. I see that it was. So good luck. I'll be thinking of you. And come back anytime. Okay? Erica@dorkwitch.xyz is my email for questions about the services and all that. So I think I'm going to go to bed now, because much like Pines, I am also an introvert. So I'm very tired now. Thank you for watching. Thanks for being here with me when I make my box. That was really cool. I'm gonna put the box to bed for the first time. The deck. All right. Tarot of Haunted House, thank you so much for your insight tonight. Oh my gosh, the deck's really wiggly. Yeah, absolutely. Pass that karma. It comes back to you, man. And yeah, for real, write it down. And oh, that's what I was trying to say. You're so welcome. Write it down and burn it. Or flush it down the toilet. I've done that too. It is so cathartic. Especially if it's something... Thanks. I'm glad. I love doing it. That's really fun. Especially if it's something that person doesn't need to hear. You just need to vent it. If they do need to hear it, take your time and get yourself comfortable and safe before you confront them about it. And that's where Google comes into play. How do I tell somebody something uncomfortable? So, all right. Drink your water. Get some rest. I don't know what time it is wherever you are, but I'm in Florida, USA, and it's bedtime for me. So, thank you, Jay. Thank you, Pines, if you watch this again. And thank you, anybody else who was watching. I forgot to put this in the box. I'll do it in a minute. Good night.